Hello creatives, you're welcome back to this video tutorial again. This is David Gladness, and on this particular video, basically what we are going to be doing on this particular part is to add more effects to our design. So if this is the first part you are watching, please do well to check out on my channel on how you can actually create this design. Okay, so I have already dropped the tutorial on how you can do this with the PIXELLAB and also how you can create it with the CANVA app. But then if you should notice, this is the pure design making use of the PIXELLAB, and this is also the design making use of the CANVA app, which I have taught you guys on. This is the part 2. Okay, the CANVA app is the part 2, the PIXELLAB is the part 1. So this is the part 3. So if you are yet to check the part 1 or the part 2 of the video, you can do well to check that out. Now the part 3, if you should notice these particular designs, you can see that there is a big difference. Okay, there is a big difference, though the design is looking cool already. But then what we want to add now is this lightning effect. You can see that effect, and then we're going to be adding more quality to our image. Okay, now the app we are going to be using to add effect, the lightning effects to this particular design we have created earlier is the PICSART. Then we are going to be increasing the quality, making use of the Snapseed app. Okay, so now we are going to locate the PICSART. Please note that I am using the PICSART Pro, so some functions I'm going to be using here is not going to be available for ordinary PICSART user. Okay, so all right, so when you open your PICSART app, you can go ahead and download it on your Play Store or your App Store. I don't know if it is available on the App Store, but then you can download the app on your Play Store. Now the next thing you're going to do is to tap on this plus icon you are seeing right here. Just tap on this plus icon. Okay, now locate the design you just saved. Okay, now the design I actually these are the designs we just created, and this is for the CANVA app. But then just select the design. This is the design. You can see this is the normal design. Okay, so this was the design that was created making use of the PIXELLAB and also the CANVA app. I have showed you on how you can replicate it earlier. Now the next thing we want to do is to add a lens flare effect making use of the PICSART. All we want to do is to add a lens flare effect. All right, so just scroll and look for where you're going to see lens flare. Just scroll. You can see this place you are seeing lens flare. Just tap on it. Now when you tap on lens flare, we want to add some lens flare effects to our design. So I would like to use this first one you are seeing right here, this particular lens flare. I'll tap on it. Okay, now let's increase the size of our lens flare to something like this. Then click on hue. Click on this place you are seeing hue. We want to tamper with the hue so that it's going to give us a color very close to the lady's head type. You can see that's right. I think this is actually great. Now we are going to rotate it. You can see this. You can use it to rotate it to something like this. Then I'll position it. This light side, I'm going to position it and adjust it to something like this. Okay, I like to rotate it more and position it around here. Now I'll go to my blend. Then I'll click on lightning, this particular lighting. Okay, then I'll go to opacity and reduce the opacity. I like to reduce my opacity. I want to rotate this the other way around to something like this. Okay, now position it around here. Then my opacity, I would like to increase it more. I'll leave the opacity on 70, and my hue, I want to tamper with it a little bit more so that it can blend well with the design. So I'll just leave my hue on 165. Then I'll just tap on this mark icon, as you can see. Now I would like to add one more lens flare. So I'll click on lens. I'll click on the lens flare and add this particular one right here. Okay, you can actually download the lens flare. You can also search for lens flare effects on your Chrome browser or whatever browser. Then I will increase the size to something like this. Then I will rotate it. Then position it around here. Please do not mess up with this. Then I will make sure the light effect is touching each other to something like this. Then I will go to my hue. I will tap on my hue to adjust it again to give me almost the same color. Then my blend, I will make use of lighting, and my opacity, I will reduce the opacity to something like this, to 30. And once you are done, just tap on this plus icon, and as you can see, we are done with this part of the design. Now I'm going to click on the download icon to save it up. Now we will go to our Snapseed app. I'll go to Snapseed, click on Snapseed, then I'll just tap on this plus icon. Okay, then I'll locate the image I just saved. So I'll tap on it. Okay, I'll tap on it. Now I'll click on tools, then go to details. Then you can see this sharpening. You can click on this place to select sharpening. Then I'm going to increase the quality. Then I'll click on it again, click on structure. Then I'm going to increase the structure of my image a little to like 65. I'll leave it on 65. Then I'll tap on this plus icon. Or better still, I reduce the structure a little bit to like 20, to like 30 rather. Then I'll tap on this mark icon. You can see that. Look at it before and look at the after. Look at it before and look at the after. Then I'll click on tools again and click on graining film. Okay, graining film. Now I'm going to reduce the strength. I'll go to you can long press. Okay, long press and move your hand to go to strength. Then I'll reduce the strength to like 20. And then my grain, you can see what the grain work for, that particular effect. I'll reduce the grain to like 20 as well. Yes. Then tap on this plus icon. Now we are almost done. Now click on tools. Then after clicking on tools, just click on where you're going to see overlay. Okay, you can see this place you are seeing double exposure because you want to add an overlay. So click on double exposure. Okay, now when you click on double exposure, you can see this particular icon you are seeing right here. Just tap on it. Then after tapping on it, locate that particular image. Okay, I think I made use of that one of PIXELLAB. So just locate it, and I think this is it right here, the original image. Please note, this is now 2 images. This is now, you can see that, right? This is now 2 images. This is now 2 images. So I'm going to tap on the plus icon and select. I will reselect the image. You can see that. So I will click on this place, this opacity. You can see this is it. So we are trying to reduce that. Look at it without. This is it without the double exposure. So we are trying to add a double exposure to reduce that thing. So I'll reduce my opacity a bit, and I think this is actually great. Then tap on this plus icon. So look at it before and look at it after. Look at it before and look at it after. So you can go to your tools and adjust the details to increase the sharpening a little bit more. So I'll go to my sharpening, increase the sharpening to 100, and my structure I'll just leave it on 50. Yes, this is beautiful. So look at the before and look at the after. Look at the before and look at the after. So we are going to tools again. Go to your graining film. Reduce your grain, reduce your style strength to like 10, and the grain to like 10 as well. You can see that, right? So you can just take your time, play around the functions and just do something. Be creative enough, but don't. You can also add this glamour glow. Okay, the glamour glow, you can add it to increase your glow. You can see that, right? You can increase the glow of your image. So I'll just leave mine on I'll leave mine on 30. I'll click on details. My saturation is on -29. I'll leave my saturation on 10. My saturation on +10. So my warmth, I would like to reduce my warmth to -50. And then I'll tap on plus. Now let's see the differences. Look at how it was before and look at this. Look at the differences. So this is really great, and we are done with the design. Now just click on exports and just click on save. All right, so thank you for sticking around to the end of this video tutorial. Please, I'll be waiting for your own replica, and if this video has been helpful so far, I would like to see your comments, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Do well to subscribe if you are yet to subscribe, and your own replica will be needed in the CNC group, so you can join the check and criticism groups I created on my WhatsApp. Make sure you join and drop your design for corrections. So see you on another tutorial.